Pizza Fest. Give me some good pizza. Gotta get it. Pizza Fest.
Oh, hey! Good to see you again. Our next performer lives right here in Petrolia. Now, you may have seen him around town or seen him hosting trivia night at Krabby Joe's, or you've seen him on stage at the VPP, I'm sure. Also, you can see him all around Ontario with the Jimmy Stahl Big Band, and I bet some of you have even seen him on the beach at Grand Bend. This guy has a voice of gold. He plays a mean game of D&D as well. Michael Bublé, eat your heart out. This is Michael Vanhevel.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I have always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor. I'm so happy that I could be here and spend this time with you today on Pizza Fest. It's a very special day and I'm honored to be a part of it. As a local Petrolian here, I felt very touched to be asked to put together a little bit of entertainment here for you. And I have done just that. I've put together a sort of list of tunes that I thought would be a lot of fun for me to perform and a lot of fun for you to hear as well on this special day. The way that I did that is I recorded them and then I've spliced them up and in a way that made it so I could record them in my music room and then record these little intros here. So I hope you enjoy them, and without further ado, I'm going to leave you with this first one, a Paul Anka song that I love very much. Hope you enjoy. For you. I'm so young and you're so old. This, my darling, I've been told. I don't care just what they say, 'cause forever I will stay. You and I will be as free as the birds up in the trees. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Thrills I get when you hold me close. Oh, Diana, you're the most. I love you, but do you love me? Oh, Diana, can't you see? You and I must never part. I love you with all my heart. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Oh, my darling, oh, my lover, tell me that there is no other. I love you with my heart. Oh, 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 oh. Only you can take my heart. Only you can tear it apart. When you hold me in your loving arms,
I can feel you giving all your charms. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Kiss me, baby, all through the night. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Stay by me, Diana.
Well, I do hope you enjoyed that first song. That was, of course, Diana by the great Canadian Paul Anka. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are feeling upset and concerned that we can't be outside right now doing this in person and hanging out with our neighbors and our friends. But don't worry, I'm sure we will get a chance to do that again very soon. And in the meantime, we have all this delicious pizza to enjoy and to help us eat our feelings and feel better about that. So with that, I'm going to leave you with another song. This one is by Louis Prima, and I've wanted to sing it for a very long time. So again, I hope you enjoy this next time.
Buona Sera, signorita, buona sera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper Buona Sera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorita, we'll go walking where the mountains and the sun come into sight. And at that little jewelry shop we'll stop and linger, and I'll buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buona Sera, signorita, kiss me goodnight. Buona Sera, signorita, kiss me goodnight. Buona Sera, signorina, buona sera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. Though it's hard for us to whisper Buona Sera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, signorita, we'll go walking where those mountains and the sun come into sight. And at that little jewelry shop we'll stop and linger, and I'll buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buona Sera, signorita, kiss me goodnight. And at that little jewelry shop we'll stop and linger, and I'll buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Buona Sera, signorita, kiss me goodnight. Buona Sera, signorita, kiss me goodnight. Buona Sera, signorita, kiss me goodnight.
I hope you liked that last song. It's one of my favorites. This next one that I have for you is an Elvis song. Now, some of you may remember Elvis or may have heard of him. I hope you have. He's one of my favorites. This next song is one that is probably his most famous love song, and I love it very much as well. So I hope you enjoy this one.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I hell, falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, but I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you.
I hope you enjoyed that last little song. Now, I'm sure a lot of you, like me, are having a little bit of fun having some drinks today. So I wanted to try and make something that you can make at home with just a few little ingredients. I've got here my cardboard dough. Now, the first thing we need to do is we're just going to get a little bit of sugar. Put that in there. And all you need to do, put a bunch of wine in there, however much you feel. You're going to stir that up. You're going to take your soda water. Now normally I'd make this with fresh lime, but I haven't been to the grocery store because, well, I'm not doing that very often. So this is just a lime soda. We're just going to pour a bunch of that in there, and you've got yourself a nice lime spritzer. So enjoy this next song while I'll enjoy this. Sorry that I got a little tongue-tied.
Red, red wine, go to my head, make me forget that I still need her so. Red, red wine, it's up to you. All I can do, I've done, but memories won't go. Memories won't go. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, and I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. it's tearing apart my blue, blue heart. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, and I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart.
Now this next song is a Ray Charles tune that was covered by Michael Bublé several years ago. It was one of the first songs that I started singing. It was off his album Call Me Irresponsible, I think. I've always loved it, so I hope you enjoy it.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind, on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. There'll always be Georgia.
This next tune is a song about learning to roll with the punches, how to get back up when life has knocked you down. And I thought there was nothing more applicable for this particular circumstance that we find ourselves in.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're flying high in April, shot down in May, but I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I'll say that's life, and as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on your dream, but I won't let it get me down, because this final world keeps spinning round. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll up on a big bird and fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought I'd cut now, but my heart wouldn't buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. You can't let it get you down. No, don't let it get you down. No, babe, you can't let it get you down. Oh, that's life.
Now, as I mentioned before, this quarantine has been very hard on a lot of folks. We've been stuck inside, we haven't been able to hang out with people. But one thing that I always try and remember that really sort of humbles me in times like this is remembering that there are so many people that have it much worse than just having to stay home or to wash our hands, people that are getting sick. So I think it's wonderful that our town is doing something to keep us both safe and keep everybody safe, but also to allow us to have a little bit of fun and this feeling of togetherness in a time like this, these difficult times. So thank you again to the town of Petrolia and to Larissa Ellsworth for getting in touch and allowing us all to be a part of this. This next song is a Tom Jones tune that I just love, and so I'm happy to perform that for you.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to greet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll smiling sweetly. Yes, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me at the four gray walls that surround me, and I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. There's a good and there's a sad old padre. On and on we'll walk at daybreak again. I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay me beneath the green, green grass of home.
Now, this next song is one that I have been singing since just about the beginning of my career, which I thought it might be fun to give you a little glimpse of what that looked like. Me as I think I was about 16 or 17 years old. So here's a little promo video that I made, and just marvel at how young I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Vanhevel.
You think you've grown before?
I've been into music for, all my life, that kind of thing. I've been doing the gig scene probably for about a year and a half. What really probably got me started was I was one of the only people in, my grade 8 class that was really into the Rat Pack and Bobby Darin, and that just kind of clicked with me, I guess.
With paper and shears, with some wire and wax, she made up each tulip and mum, till snowflakes drifted into her tenement room. Her baby little fingers grew numb from making artificial flowers, flowers for ladies of high fashion to wear. She made artificial flowers, fashioned from Annie's despair.
This is such a fantastic town to grow up in because there's nobody who's not willing to help you do what you want to do. I love doing what I do. I'm going to have a lot of fun. So, if people can kind of share, if you'll find when you're performing that people tend to share with whatever is happening. So, if I'm having fun, I'm hoping that everybody else is having fun and stuff. So, this is nice. It'll be a nice environment.
You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come the day you're mine. Ah, come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. You've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drain that cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but babe, you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near.
I'm trying to, go the way of bringing back the old stuff. Bobby Darin for sure, #1. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin's great, Sammy Davis Jr. I mean, Michael Bublé's starting to do his own stuff, and Matt Dusk is doing his own stuff. Somebody's got to be there to cover the old sound still. So.
But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30, and no one knows she'll be there, holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while a jukebox plays our favorite song. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we've got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We've gotta be extra careful that we don't get our hopes up too high, 'cause she's got her own obligations, and so do I. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Well, it's time for us to be leaving, and it hurts so much, and it hurts so much inside. And now she'll go her own way, and I'll go mine. But tomorrow we'll meet the same place, same time. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones.
Same place.
Mrs. Jones. Oh, Mrs. Jones.
Now, this next song is a song about love. My heart is so full of love for obviously my family, for my son Clark, my wife Keely, but for this town as well, for all the people here that are so supportive of each other and of this community. I love for pizza on this particular day and every day. I feel like they have my number. Every time I call one of these pizza places, they know it's me. I try and stagger it so I'm not calling the same ones all the time, but they still seem to recognize, which, you know, it is what it is. We're in quarantine, folks. We have to do what we can. So this is a song about a particularly crazy love, like my love for pizza.
A cola, well I can't handle it a thing. A cola, well I must get around to it, I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries in a cradle all night, it swings, it jives, well it shakes all over like a jellyfish, I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. And there goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll, she drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever, then she leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, and get hip, get on my track, take a backseat, a hitchhike, and take a long, long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Gotta be cool, relax, and get hip, and get on my track, take a backseat, a hitchhike, and take a long, long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. And there goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll, she drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever, then she leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, and get hip, get on my track, take a backseat, a hitchhike, and take a long, long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. 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 This crazy little thing called love. This crazy little thing called love. This crazy little thing called love. Called love. This crazy little thing called love. Called love. This crazy little thing called love.
I just want to say thank you again for everyone for having me here at this Pizza Fest, as well for putting this whole thing on. Again, this is a difficult time that we're all living in. If you enjoyed some of my music today, I do have a CD that you can purchase. If you go to michaelvanhevel.com, you'll be able to find links on where to get it digitally. There it is on iTunes. But I recorded it with the Jimmy Stahl Big Band, this fabulous big band out of sort of Toronto and Windsor and Niagara, sort of all over the place. And it's something that I'm very, very proud of. So if you have a chance and you would like to listen to more of my stuff, go ahead and hop online, and you can have a listen to that on Spotify or buy it if you would like. Now I'm going to leave you with a Sinatra song that I love, and I hope that you've had a little bit of fun this afternoon, and I hope you've eaten a lot of pizza and enjoyed it, and I hope that before too long we can all get together again.
This is my kind of town. Petrolia is my kind of town. Petrolia is my kind of people too. People who smile at you, and each time I roam, Petrolia is calling me home. Petrolia is why I just grin like a clown. It's my kind of town. My kind of town, Petrolia is my kind of town. Petrolia is my kind of razzmatazz, and it has all that jazz. And each time I leave, Petrolia is tugging my sleeve. Petrolia is the Wrigley Building. Petrolia is Discovery Museum. Petrolia is one town that won't let you down. It's my kind of town.
Well, that's all from me today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me here in the neighborhood. I just want to say I'm so thankful to have such a wonderful community of neighbors, and thank you to everybody responsible for putting on this wonderful event today. Thank you, and happy Pizza Fest.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling you're growing inside. And when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, the feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too.
Now remember, you make every day so special by just you being you. There's no one in this whole wide world quite like you, except you yourself. And people can like you just the way you are.
It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, the feeling you know that we're friends.
Bye-bye, neighbor.
Isn't that just the best? I tell you, that Michael Vanhevel, that guy, he's such a guy. Anyway, that's all we got for tonight. Don't forget, come back tomorrow. We got 3 other great artists. Meanwhile, go get yourself some pizza. See you tomorrow.